Hello everybody. So the inspector came yesterday to get some inspections done before I actually put some the fiberglass insulation and dry walls. So he came yesterday. My basement is about 800 square feet. That's how much when the finished part is going to be. So he came yesterday and I was talking to him back and forth a couple of weeks before he came, asking him some questions so that I make sure that when he comes he finds out things that are done the way he wants them to be done. Most of the time he focused on the electric stuff. So he started, when he came down, he spent here about 15 minutes. So when he came down, he took one of these out like this. And he said, this is a 4-gang box. This is actually the first thing he saw when he came. He said, this is a 4-gang box. You need to anchor it from the other side. So this part was not here before. It was actually anchored just to the frame through these two nails. He said that's not enough, and he shook it. He said, you know, that's not enough. So I put this frame added to it so that it actually anchors to the other side of the frame, and now it's really sturdy. He also looked at this. He said that's good that I put some zip ties around whenever needed, because there is so many wires there. And here too I put some zip ties, so he was happy with that. He was also happy that I put these metal plates on the frame where the wires are running. So that was good. He also checked one of these things if actually is holding the wire very well, and he checked on that too. He said okay, it's holding the wire. He said it should be within 12 inches from the box so that the wires don't move. Let's go here to this part of the basement. As you can see, I have so many recessed lights. He was concerned about how many circuits I used. For 800 square feet basement, you can use 2 circuits, but I don't recommend it. I told him I'm using 4 circuits, so all the lights from this all the way down 1 circuit, and all the lights from this area all the way down another circuit. I also have 2 circuits for the outlets, all the way from here, this here area. So from here all the way down, that's 1 circuit, and from here all the way down, that's another circuit. So I have total of 4 circuits. He also mentioned that this is the wire I should be using for the outlets, and this is the wire I should be using for the lights. This is called 14-2, and this is called 12-2, 2 for the wire, number of wires, and the ground, of course. He actually was very concerned about something about the recessed light, and I'll show you. I used to connect the recessed lights to the metal box, like these wires here are coming to the metal box where it powers the recessed light through these, and he actually was very concerned, and he asked me to change that. He said that's not good because the wire could drop against the metal. I wasn't able to put there's on the market something called push buttons, or plastic push buttons, where they go here, and I couldn't put them here, so I didn't use them at all. He was concerned about that, and he said you can use something else, so you can sneak the wire through an opening on the top, and I'll show you where that is. So if I go to one of my recessed lights that I haven't used yet, he said if you put the wire through this, the wire will rub against the rough metal edge and it will cut through the wire and may short circuit the wire and cause a fire, which is very unsafe. Now, he said you can sneak the wire through this little hole in the box, and as you can see, you can bend this little piece of metal. You can see it. You can bend this little piece of metal here with a screwdriver and then bend it back, and it's actually very strong, as you can see, so it prevents the wire from moving, and that's the whole purpose of this. He also, when I was talking to him on the phone before he came, he also mentioned that I shouldn't connect the wires to electric panel, which I actually wasn't planning on, but he stressed that, because that's also not good, that's unsafe. Okay, so if I may talk a little bit about plumbing. So he came to the bathroom and he found that I already installed the shower pan, and he said that I should have waited for him, but I actually forgot. So I just installed the shower pan because he wanted to see what's underneath. But he asked me if I tried it or not, and I said yes, I tried it, and the water drains very well, there's no leak. And he said okay. So if I go here, these are the PIX pipes where the sink is, and this is for the toilet. So they come down, they're fastened to the wall, the frame, as you can see here, and that's good. But when they leave the frame, they need to be anchored a little bit more. So he asked me if I could put something else, and I said, can I just put this and strap them? This is a metal strap used for like duct work, to strap duct work to the frame. And he said yes. So I put this, and as you can see, it's really very, very tight here and here. And I also added one for the shower. As you can see here, there is the shower. Okay. He also came to the bedroom here, and he quickly measured the distance between the floor and the bottom frame of the window. I'm not sure what the measurement should be, but he said it looks okay. One thing also he mentioned about the fire alarms. This fire alarm was installed when the house was built. As you can see, the wire is still hanging because I need to install 2 more fire alarms. One just inside the bedroom, and it's going to be here. And fire alarm usually are connected by 3 wire, not 2 wire. There it is. And the second one, he said I should install another one in the working room. And he recommended I should install it somewhere here next to this future light fixture. He also, let me get the light. He also was happy that I installed from, these are the PIX pipes, and I took them through here all the way to the future workshop room, which will be empty and not finished. He was actually happy that I put shutting valves for the PIX pipes that are going to the bathroom. So I don't know if you can see, there's shutting valves here. There they are with the red handle, and he was pleased with that. So, and I think, things looked okay. He actually asked me when I fix how I connected the recessed light. He asked me to send him pictures that I actually fixed it. So which I did, and then he said, okay, you can go ahead and continue working by, you know, putting the fiberglass insulation, then the duct, the sheetrock, and finish everything. And he said to keep this available for him, the electric panel and connections, so that when he comes for the final inspection, when the basement is almost finished. I hope this helped. Thank you very much for watching.